You might be experiencing an intense sense of pain or heaviness in your heart chakra, and this is not without reason. The energy you feel stems from your person, who is energetically pulling on you because they are deeply longing for your presence. This longing is unlike anything they've ever felt before. They have never encountered a soul connection as profound and powerful as the one they share with you. To them, it feels like a once-in-a-lifetime bond, something so rare and extraordinary that it's difficult to articulate. No matter how many people they meet or interact with, they cannot find anyone who compares to you. It's as though they are searching for you in everyone they meet, but they are constantly reminded that no one else can match the depth, uniqueness, and authenticity of the connection they felt with you. You are, and always have been, everything they ever wanted. However, in the past, they were unable to choose you or prioritize this connection. Their lack of confidence and persistent self-doubt held them back. They were unable to fully recognize their feelings or embrace the vulnerability required to cherish a connection of this magnitude. Instead, they let their insecurities and fears dictate their choices, leading them to miss the opportunity to nurture what was right in front of them. Now that you have distanced yourself from them, both emotionally and energetically, they are finally beginning to understand the true significance of your bond. The absence of your presence has created a void they cannot ignore, forcing them to confront the reality of their emotions and the depth of their attachment to you. For a long time, they failed to see or acknowledge the love, effort, and energy you poured into this connection. They took your dedication for granted, not fully appreciating the sacrifices and care you invested in them. You gave so much of yourself, your time, your energy, and your heart, hoping they would see your value and reciprocate. Unfortunately, they were too blinded by their own insecurities, ego, and emotional baggage to recognize just how much you were giving. They undervalued the connection and did not meet your efforts with the appreciation or gratitude you deserved. Now, you are in a completely different place. You have shifted your focus inward and prioritized your own growth and well-being. You have become more self-assured, confident, and grounded in your sense of self. This version of you is something your person is not used to seeing. They are accustomed to the version of you who gave unconditionally, often at your own expense. Now that you are channeling your energy into yourself and moving forward with strength and purpose, it's making them realize what they have lost. They are finally beginning to understand the magnitude of what they had and the connection they allowed to slip away. As difficult as this may be for them, it is an essential part of their journey. They need to come to terms with their own mistakes and take accountability for their actions, or lack thereof. Their anger, jealousy, and ego were significant factors in the deterioration of this connection. These negative traits clouded their judgment and prevented them from fully embracing the love and harmony you offered. While this realization may bring them pain, it is necessary for their personal growth and healing. They need to understand that their actions, choices, and behavior were the reasons for the loss of this extraordinary connection. For you, this is a time to remain steadfast in your own journey. Stay grounded and focused on your purpose. Continue to nurture yourself, build your confidence, and follow the path that feels authentic to you. You have already shown immense strength by stepping away from a dynamic that no longer served your highest good. This is your time to flourish and thrive, unburdened by the weight of their indecision or insecurities. If this connection is meant to be rekindled, it will require significant growth and transformation on their part. They must not only recognize your value but also make amends and demonstrate that they are willing to meet you where you are now, confident, self-assured, and aligned with your purpose. Until then, focus on yourself and trust that the universe has a plan for you. The energy of this reading also carries a message through the song asterisk, Baby, I Miss You. Asterisk, this song encapsulates the emotions your person is feeling, a profound sense of loss, longing, and regret. They are finally beginning to see the gravity of what they had and the impact of their choices. However, it is up to them to take the necessary steps to heal, grow, and perhaps earn another chance with you. For now, trust that you are on the right path and that your self-love and determination will continue to lead you toward the life you deserve. You saw so much in me that I felt exposed, as though you had peeled back every layer of my being and laid me bare for the first time. It was unsettling and overwhelming, but in hindsight, I am deeply grateful for it. That moment of vulnerability, of feeling truly seen, pushed me back toward the direction I had lost for what felt like an eternity. I had drifted, aimless and disconnected, but your insight and presence became the catalyst I needed to rediscover myself. Now, it feels good to be back, to feel like I am finally walking the path I was always meant to walk. Yet, the journey hasn't been without its challenges. The people and the environment I once felt so connected to now feel foreign and distant, almost as though I've woken up in a different world. It's disorienting, but I've come to understand that this unfamiliarity isn't a bad thing, it's clarity. I see now that I had been surrounding myself with the wrong people. They were draining me, holding me back, and filling my life with negativity I didn't even realize was there. Everything you said about them is proving true. I remember the times you tried to open my eyes, to show me the truth about these individuals and their intentions, but I resisted. I thought you were mistaken, that perhaps you were being overly critical or judgmental. Now, I see the truth you were trying to show me. Your words and predictions weren't just accurate, they were startlingly precise. It's as though you had seen straight into their souls and recognized things I was too blind or too unwilling to see. I must admit, your ability to perceive things with such depth is extraordinary. You possess a kind of psychic skill, an intuition that feels almost supernatural. It's rare to encounter someone who can see not just the surface but the intricate layers beneath, and you do so with such clarity. Your insights have been a guiding light for me, even when I didn't want to admit it at first. Something else began to happen as I let your presence and energy influence me. I started talking to you telepathically, or at least, that's what I think you would call it. It felt surreal, as though I could hear you speaking back to me, not with spoken words but in a language only you and I seem to understand. This connection, so profound and intimate, stirred something deep within me. It was more than just a mental conversation, it was an emotional and sensual experience that resonated through every part of me. Simply hearing you in my mind filled me with a wave of emotions, passion, longing, and a sense of completeness I can't fully describe. I know it might sound unconventional or even wrong to some, but your love has become my addiction. It's not something I can easily explain, but I feel it in my core. When you choose not to connect with me, when you pull away even briefly, it leaves me feeling drained, like a part of me is missing. Your love is a force, powerful and consuming, and without it, there's a void that nothing else seems to fill. Thinking back to when you first entered my life, I am struck by the timing of it all. At that point, I had nothing to offer, not materially, not emotionally. I was lost and empty, and yet you chose to love me. You came into my life with a passion and an unconditional love that I had never known before. It didn't matter that I was broken or that I had nothing to give in return, you loved me for who I was, flaws and all. That kind of love is rare, and it's something I will never take for granted. Your love didn't just comfort me, it transformed me. It awakened something in me that had been dormant for far too long. It gave me the strength to confront the parts of myself I had been avoiding and to let go of the people and habits that were holding me back. It's because of you that I am finding my way again, that I feel proud of the person I am becoming. To know that someone as remarkable as you, someone so intuitive, so giving, so extraordinary, has loved me is a privilege beyond words. I am not the same person I was before you came into my life, and for that, I will always be thankful. You have left an indelible mark on my soul, and no matter where this journey takes us, I will carry that with me always. Your love is my anchor, my guide, and my greatest source of strength. Your partner sees you as someone who brings a sense of lightness, joy, and positivity into their life. To them, you represent freedom from emotional baggage, unnecessary troubles, or heavy responsibilities that could weigh down the relationship. Instead of being a source of stress or conflict, you offer them peace, laughter, and emotional stability. They truly value how effortlessly you allow them the space to be themselves, while also ensuring that your time together is filled with fun, excitement, and meaningful moments. Your ability to strike this balance is something they deeply admire about you. It gives them a sense of comfort and safety, knowing that being with you is never suffocating or restrictive but rather liberating and fulfilling. What makes you even more special to your partner is your creativity and humor. These qualities make every interaction with you vibrant and unforgettable. Your unique way of looking at the world and your knack for making them laugh bring a fresh energy into their life. You have a way of turning even mundane moments into something magical, and this excites them about the time they share with you. To them, you are not just a romantic partner but also a source of inspiration and joy, someone who brightens their days with your wit and originality. Every time they are with you, they feel alive and rejuvenated, as though life itself becomes more colorful and exciting. In their eyes, you are also a bringer of good fortune and stability. Your presence in their life feels like a blessing, as you provide them with a strong emotional foundation that they can rely on. They believe that having you by their side makes their life better in every possible way. They see you as someone who not only adds to their happiness but also brings balance and harmony into their world. This sense of security and emotional fulfillment is something they cherish deeply, making them realize how truly lucky they are to have found you. Your partner considers you worth every bit of patience and effort they have invested. They see you as someone who is truly worth waiting for, someone who is rare and precious. To them, you are their wish fulfillment, the person who embodies everything they have ever dreamed of in a partner. Their heart is full of gratitude and love, knowing that you are part of their life. They find themselves wanting to talk to you constantly, to share their thoughts, dreams, and feelings with you. There's so much they want to say, and one of the things they feel most strongly is, "I love you." These words come straight from their heart, and they wish to express them fully because they know how much you mean to them. Your connection with your partner is something they hold close to their heart. They remember every tiny detail about your relationship, the little moments, the shared glances, the heartfelt conversations. All these memories are etched into their mind, and right now, they find themselves reflecting on them more than ever. These details serve as constant reminders of the bond you share and the love that exists between you. They can't help but smile as they think about the special connection you have, feeling a deep sense of warmth and affection. Beyond all of this, your partner is also acutely aware of how much you love them. They have come to realize the depth of your feelings and the purity of the bond you share. This realization has brought them a newfound appreciation for you and the connection you both have built together. They see how genuine and selfless your love is, and it touches them deeply. They now understand the true value of what you bring into their life and are recognizing the ways they may have misunderstood certain aspects of your relationship in the past. These realizations have strengthened their feelings for you, making them even more certain that you are the one they want to be with. They feel a profound sense of gratitude for your love and for the connection you share. To them, your relationship is not just about romance but also about mutual respect, understanding, and a deep emotional bond that is rare and irreplaceable. They see a future with you that is filled with love, laughter, and shared dreams, and they are committed to nurturing this bond and cherishing it for years to come. In their heart, they know that you are their perfect match, the person who completes them in every sense. They love you for who you are and for the incredible impact you have had on their life. The connection you share is something they treasure deeply, and they are determined to honor it with all their heart. Your love has transformed their life in ways they never imagined, and they are more certain than ever that you are the one they want to spend their life with.